Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers for Thursday, March 14, 2024's episode of General Hospital hint that Jason will be speaking the truth and that other characters will need assistance, among many other things. Don't miss this episode, I promise. After coming back to Port Charles, Jason got into a confrontation on the waterfront, where his pal, the sniper, shot Dante. He was hurt as well. He made an effort to get back in touch with Carly, but he was unable to stay put for very long because of law enforcement. Afterwards, he contacted Danny, his son, for assistance. It's now Jason's turn to explain his whereabouts for the past 2.5 years. Is he going to be honest and tell it as it is? More importantly, will the story hold water with the PCPD, the feds, his friends, his family, and his ex-girlfriends? How well written is his narrative? John asks Jason's best friend for assistance for an unknown cause. Yes, he reaches out to Carly despite the fact that their prior exchange didn't exactly go well. Does he believe that she is the only person who can communicate with Jason? Or is there another reason why he turns to her? Lois naturally wants to check in with Sonny, Maurice Bernard, somewhere else. They are, after all, lifelong friends, and she understands that he must be emotionally open to Jason's return and Dante's hospitalization. Is she able to provide him the support he needs, or will he ignore her the same way he has treated everyone else in his life? Sam may find it difficult to keep her doubts to herself. Does this have anything to do with Jason? Does she learn anything about the events involving Danny and Jason? Does that make you worry about Jason in any way? At last, Molly puts on her legal eagle hat and approaches Anna to discuss pressing possible charges, possibly against Jason. What will Anna's reaction be? Will she get additional information regarding his story that clarifies Jason's innocence? Viewers surmised that Carly and Drew's romance would eventually end when Steve Burton was confirmed to be returning to General Hospital. How very, very well did it go? However, there is always a bright side to a cloud. Laura Wright and Cameron Matheson, who played Carly and Drew, recently revealed to us why the relationship is better off apart in tense sequences. Even before Jason returned to the screen, GH started laying the foundation for the crew division. Carly wanted to let go of his grudge toward Nina, who had broken no laws in turning the two into the SEC, but he couldn't let go. Drew hurried straight to Carly's place as soon as he found out his sibling was still alive. Though she shouldn't have been, she was taken aback by his decision to knock on the door. With Jason returning, Carly's future is irrevocably altered. Even though the sequence was set in Florida, GH was awarded a Daytime Emmy for directing Carly and Drew's stunning romantic beach scenes, which were captured in Malibu. In the press room at the Daytime Emmys, director Fido Xavier made a joke with Soap Hub about how Port Charles is located in a parallel alternate dimension where you can freeze the earth and do all kinds of crazy things, like making mountains appear in Florida. When it came to their romance, Drew and Carly frequently faced a metaphorical mountain. Jason's comeback was always a possibility, and it has happened now. Additionally, given that Carly was presumably on the rebound from Sonny, Maurice Bernard, who is in love with Nina, we were unable to fully commit to Carly and Drew. Or perhaps Carly had been crushing on Jason all along. After hearing about yet another Jason revival, Drew went to meet Carly, and Matheson offered him a strong position. Even though Jason has seemingly decided to keep his existence a secret from her for the past few years, he knows that he is the one for her. What about Drew assuming the blame for Carly's involvement in the business practices that led to his expulsion from Pentonville? Drew is now experiencing some emotional turmoil as a result of the woman he gave up his freedom for leaving him behind in favor of his sibling. Perhaps he shouldn't be venting his resentment and aggravation on Nina. During his performance, Matheson perfectly captured the essence of the situation when Drew informed Carly that Jason's innocence was only apparent to her. He said, You can't even entertain the idea that perhaps Jason made a mistake. To be honest, neither you nor Jason know if Dante was shot. You only have your feelings for him, Carly. And you think that's sufficient. Carly and Jason. You prioritize one another. You have and will continue to do so forever. Yes, romantic beach scenes and promises of love, both fleeting and lasting, are staples of soap operas. They also deal with conflict, though. Now that Carly and Drew have some, Nina, who called the SEC without doing anything wrong, is not involved. Not only may there be conflict between Carly and Drew, but we also think that Drew could not be all that fond of Jason, unless there's a very excellent reason why he hasn't been out and about for all this time. Maybe Chie will direct Drew toward Willow? Drew and Willow's mother-in-law, Carly, may become more complicated as a result of the growing bond between Matheson and Willow's actress, Caitlin McMullen. While traveling to Sin City, the GH actress took a detour. Daytime Emmy winner Nancy Lee Grant's character on General Hospital, Alexis Davis, has encountered her fair share of difficulties throughout the years. She has both helped herself and others get out of difficult situations. When the actress's automobile broke down as she was traveling to Las Vegas, she actually discovered a new hero. Grant posted on Instagram, telling her followers, "My brand new car broke down in the middle of the Interstate 15. Here, let me show where I am." She demonstrated her location using her phone's camera. What vehicle did Grant operate? Let's just assume that her car's model rhymes with Alexis. So we're just going with it because that's what you do when your car breaks down after you just bought it, kind of in the middle of nowhere, waiting for a tow truck. Grant shared a video of herself attempting to hitchhike in another post. "Oh my goodness, I wish I had known before I bought this brand new car that the transmission will break after 3 hours of driving at 70 miles per hour, the woman exclaimed. In the General Hospital episodes airing on Tuesday, March 12, and Wednesday, March 13, Carly and Drew get into a heated argument over none other than Jason. Drew is aware that Carly values his brother beyond all others. Furthermore, Carly doesn't think Jason would ever shoot Dante. Carly's actress Laura Wright gushed to Soap Opera Digest about these emotional and tumultuous scenes, which seemed to put an end to Carly's romance with Jason's brother. Jason, Steve Burton, made a major comeback by turning to Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, with whom he shares a deep connection. The best friends reunion was sadly short-lived since John, Adam J. Harrington, and Anna, Finola Hughes, were pursuing him. Moreover, Carly now has to answer to Drew, Cameron Matheson, who is angry because she did not inform him of his brother's resurrection. This sparks a dispute in which Carly and Drew vehemently express how they see things differently. Wright and Matheson were not prepared for how the incident would impact the course of the relationship between Drew and Carly. The Daytime Emmy-winning actress acknowledges being taken aback. She says, "I had 3 shows before to focus on, so I hadn't read the script yet. But while Cameron was filming the post-production scenes and conversing with someone regarding his breakup with Carly, he texted me and exclaimed, 'What the hell?' It's taking some getting used to the idea of Drew and Carly being apart. It was undoubtedly a 180-degree turn, but in a way, I kind of appreciate it. After all, isn't that how daylight used to be? And there was so much emotion in the scenes. They were really nicely done. They have my admiration." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.